Welcome back, everyone. We just defeated the sellswords at the base of Raedric's hold, and now we're looting their bodies in honor of their memory. Let's try and find our way around. See if there's some way up here. Because I'm not really fixing for a frontal assault. Even on a lower difficulty, I assume it's going to be quite brutal. Ooh. Hello there. The castle bell tower raises up above the wall before you. Thick vines have grown over the outer wall, weaving in between the stones. Vines span nearly the full height of the wall, curling over the parapets. Examine the wall. The overgrown vines look fairly sturdy, though it's unclear whether they would bear a person's weight. Far above, you notice the section of the parapets has fallen away, presenting a gap in the defenses. Jump to reach the vines. You get a running start at the bank of the moat and leap, aiming for some of the thicker vines. Your handhold sways and there's some ominous cracking sounds above, but the vines hold. The tower looms above you. Climb up the vines. You climb up the keep's wall and begin... Whoa, where? Aloth and Raji begin to lag behind, fatigued. But in time, the top of the wall comes within reach, and you're able to pull yourself up and over. Minor fatigue and major fatigue. Okay, well, I don't think this is a good time to camp, so we're just gonna have to suck it up.
Kill them all!
Nice. Oh! Ooh. Looks like our first casualty. Barzil went down. But it's okay. We'll be up at the end of the fight. And I think we can all take out this archer together. Okay, loot the bodies, loot the bodies. So we're supposed to find this high priest, and he should be able to lead us to Raedric proper. Hopefully we can find him quickly before alerting too many more guards. Let's see what's in these chests. A fine quarterstaff. And some priest robes. Let's equip these priest robes so that we can blend in with the rest of the populace. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Didn't hear that. Okay. So now everyone's in their disguises. Let's see how far we can get in. This is a very well armed and armored place, just covered in weapons. Let's see what's behind this door. Hold, brother. Pardon my interruption, but I don't seem to recall seeing you before. What? I haven't time to entertain your lack of perception. Off with you. Sorry. This is why I hate having Skype on my phone. I put it on Do Not Disturb, but my phone will still go off. Skype is dumb. Skype is very dumb. I didn't mean to offend. Please continue with your duties. Okay. Let's see. Scroll note. I got your gift. I can't believe someone actually wrote down that kind of thing on parchment. I left something for you in the chapel. Careful not to go digging in the wrong skull again. Okay. Glenfarthing customs seem to be primitive, and I'm not going to bother reading this. I've done enough reading for this Let's Play. Hold, brother. No one is to leave their post until Raedric gives word. Where are you going? Are you thick? Raedric just ordered me to search these rooms. Collier's men may still be in the keep. The paladin blinks at you, taken aback. Well, then yes. I'll leave you to it. May Barath grant your forces a swift passing, your foes swift passing. Without any further delay, the paladin hurries out of your sight.
This won't stop me for long.
Sweet. Ah, Nedmar. That's the guy we're looking for. This frail old priest is hunched over a table, surrounded by scattered scrolls and parchment, examining their contents with the aid of a thick monocle. He glances up as you approach, blinking his red-me eyes. Okay. More visitors, then. You're not one of the acolytes, or guards, for that matter. His voice is dry, quiet rasp, which makes you an intruder at the least. Kolyak put you up to this, I suppose. Yes, it would be him, sending young men to dash themselves against the keep's defenses. He shakes his head. Would that my sermons draw such fervor. Still, you are here. What do you want? You don't seem to think much of this Kolzik fellow. It's not that. I simply disagree with his methods. We each have our own way of... we have known each other for a long time. I remember him as a young lad. It makes me all the harder to see him act this way. Impulsively, blindly. Nedmar frowns. He and his followers have brought more harm than good, for all his good intentions. But I do not wish him harm, for I find myself caught within this struggle for power. He raises a bony finger. But neither Kolya nor Raedric can resolve this crisis. They are but mortal men. We must turn to Barath. It is the twinned god who will bring peace and balance to the souls of Gilded Vale, and it is to Barath that we must pray that we see Gwaidwin's legacy end. Good thing his predecessor set low expectations then. How do you know I came here on behalf of Kolya? Nenmar studies you quietly for a moment. My eyes may be failing me, but my wits are not. Kolya has recruited allies where he can, and he has begun to strike against the keep in earnest. It is not long since his last effort. As I predicted, and you can see, the attempt was a disaster. Kolyak is unwilling to grasp certain truth, nor does he understand that what keeps Raedric in power. He will need much guidance if he means to take Raedric's palace. I only hope that he will listen. I'm here to face Raedric. Will you help me? Ninmar's brows knit together in an expression of mournful regret. I don't know that I can. I have tried to warn Koljik and his people of the dangers. I have, in truth, tried often to sway them from this path. My efforts do not seem to make any difference. Play nice with the fella, and he wants to kill you and all your friends. Can't imagine why he wouldn't listen to the sound advice like that. Even poor Gassio. I thought he, at least, might be saved. But he's Orsia's now, fodder for her experiments. I have narrowly escaped suspicion. Raedric's in grip of grief, and he will not be swayed. He will bring his wrath down upon those poor prisoners, and I cannot shoulder that guilt. I cannot bear it. You mentioned Orsia's experiments. Osira, a bright young woman corrupted by the teachings of animancers. She has filled Lord Raedric's head with blasphemous notions and false hopes, preying upon his desire to guide his people. And he has been foolish enough to listen. Raedric has given Osira leave to conduct what experiments she will. Now the lowest reaches of the keep are fouled with the smell of rot. Who knows what souls dwell, lamenting in that darkness? Animancers. His lips twist into a frown. Why am I not surprised that they're involved in this nonsense? I begged Lord Raedric forgiveness on my acolyte's behalf, but now I think I have only delayed Gassio's fate. He's at Osira's mercy now. Tell me about Gassio. One of my acolytes. Nedmar's expression crumbles with grief. I found him begging on the streets when he was but a young lad. I took him in. I hoped he might be able to grow within the church, take my place when I grew too old to serve Lord Raedric. A bitter note enters his voice, but he took an interest in Kolya's efforts. His vain rebellion. I could not keep him from leaving. And now he has joined Kolchak against our lord, and lingers in the dungeon. I fear he may have already fallen victim to Osira's evil designs. I will save Glacio. I will help. Will you help me reach Raedric? I could give you the means to enter Raedric's chapel below. That would put you beside his throne room. But I cannot risk it while Gassio is in danger. If you can see him safely out of Osira's reach, I promise you, I will do my best to help you. Oh, there's one more thing. Oh, this will do more good than a disguise. You have a passphrase. From every ending, a beginning. Say that to the guards here and they will leave you be. On this floor alone, I'm afraid. Raedric's sellswords have little patience for such things. I will do my best to avoid bloodshed. The old priest lets out a relieved breath, and you see the first semblance of hope within his eyes. Be cautious. Osira wields powerful sorceries, and she has a fondness for cruel traps. I don't doubt she will be a terrible foe if angered. Gods guide you. Ooh, there's something in that eye. Leadstone. Okay. This is a nice place, besides all the creepy skulls and such. But yeah, I would actually greatly appreciate any sort of feedback you could leave me in the comments. Anything I can do to improve this experience. I'm still relatively new to this sort of thing, and I'd like to improve my skills in time for the stream this October. Hopefully by then I can accrue a few more regular viewers and get some interest behind it. Okay.
They won't see me coming.
Okay, let's sneak through the dungeons.
Kill them all!
Okay, let's kill these revenants and skeletons.
No prisoner!
Oh, I forgot to get them all out of their robes. So they're all fighting in like really shitty clothing.
No!
How may I help?
No.
Time for a nap.
I agree, Raji, but not now.
Of course.
Oh. Everyone follow Aloth. Also, put on some better clothes. Oh, pfft. Oh, black ooze. Delightful.
Curses!
Hey, stop picking on Aloth.
Curses! Bring them down!
Why not?
Let's see what we can get in. Oh! More skeletons.
Curses! No prisoners!
See, I like how benevolent and kind my character is, but then he, like, in the middle of combat just shouts, "No prisoners!" Especially, like, was that really in doubt, seeing as most of these are, like, undead?
Why not?
Hey, over here! The young man's face is badly bruised, and his gaunt form is covered in threadbare shirt. He watches you, shivering, with a measure of hope in his eyes. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Gods, what have people become in this place? Glacio gazes nervously past you at the open sill. I don't think I can fight my way out. I take it you ended up here after assaulting the keep with Kolya's men. Yes. He looks away. It seemed like a good plan. We got in without incident, and I knew the way, but we were surprised in the dungeons, and most of us... You'll have seen some of them. Fought them. Their bodies, at least. Not their minds anymore. But their souls. That woman down there, Raedric's animancer. Her name is Osira. I've heard her speaking sometimes, talking about a cure. Lord Raedric calls on her often, but she's not curing anyone. She's only turning men and women into monsters. He shudders. I watched her take the others. I was sure I'd be next. Men and women turn to evil to cure Hollowborn. Madness. You must be Glacio. Nedmar sent me to find you. Nedmar? The priest sent you? I thought he'd leave me here to rot. He wasn't too happy when I left the keep. I told him I could not go... I told him I could do far more good with Kolya than as an acolyte. He accused me of joining a band of outlaws. He looked down at his feet. I guess that we were both wrong. This place is dangerous. Wait here for now. Of course. I'll stay here until you give the word. Oh. More undead.
Bring them down! prisoners! Kill them all!
Come on, let's get this cool. There we go. Critical fatigue. So
Hey.
let's activate the defender.
As you wish.
A woman, caught mid-step across the room, turns her head to face you. Long curls of black hair frame her face, one side of which is flecked with some green liquid. The gaze she sets upon you both holds an eerie intensity. More interruptions. The woman sets down the book she's holding, smiling faintly. What an interesting time we've been having of late. So many uninvited guests. I suppose I have come. I have to thank you for to all the damage. Yeah. I suppose I have you to thank for all the damage to my work. It took some time to get here. Get those people back on their feet, you know. What are you doing down here? I took a wrong turn. I'm checking on the prison from for Nedmar. You, that pompous old fool. How dare he send some errand boy down here into my laboratory to save my little protege. He'll see you both soon, and he'll be a mindless bag of bones. And then that mindless bag of bones will have someone of matching company. Okay, it's time to burn some spells. Nice! That's what I'm talking about.
That's good.
I shall deal with this one.
Get up, you fight! No prisoners! Bring them down!
Okay. Looks like we killed. Looks like we killed everyone. Rusted iron cell key. I guess that's the cell for Nedmar's friend. Ooh, what's this? Spirits. Fine stiletto. I believe Raji would appreciate that. As for the rest, that can all go in our stash. Ooh, what's this? Little black kitty. At first you think the poor creature is deceased. For its black fur seems to have fallen off and its hide in patches. But when the cat turns to investigate a fly on the wall, you notice that an entire section of rib cage is open to the air. Some of its tail is rotted away altogether to reveal a few jagged vertebrae. Pet the kitty. You spend a few pleasant moments scratching the cat between its ears. Black fur comes away in clumps. Let's pick him up. You pick up the surprisingly light and unexplainably pointy creature, and it purrs contentedly in your arms. Sweet! Pet get. It's time to equip it to our pet slot. How appropriate. The horrifying death abomination and his horrifying death abomination cat.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, right. Let's equip the stiletto onto. What is this? A fine stiletto. Let's see if killing Osira helped Mimar's friend a little bit. Oh, we left Rachi behind. Whatever. We'll go back to her. Is it safe? You're free. Make a run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fork but then have some food and rest, I think. Tell Nedmar, tell him that I still have the carving of the pale knight he gave me as a boy, and I hope he is well. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe. Alright. Let's use one of our camping supplies to rest in Osira's room. Okay, I think I'll end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye!